So, welcome back to another episode of The Boring Wisdom. So, we're making a comeback after a long break. And today, what we're doing is exploring, or let's just say unlocking, how your brain can basically rewire itself for peak productivity. Yes, you heard me right. You can literally train yourself to work smarter. Like you can make yourself more and more smarter as an individual. And I'll break down the neuroscience and give you 3 killer tips and hint at something bigger. If you want to go all in, let's dive in. So, first things first, meet neuroplasticity, your brain's superpower. So, what exactly is neuroplasticity? It's how your neural pathway adapt based on what you do. A 2020 study from Nature showed that repeated actions like focusing deeply strengthens your brain circuit over time. That means productivity isn't fixed, it's trainable. Cool, right? So, in simple terms, neural pathway is something that you do over a long enough period of time and that becomes automatic. Say for example, I wake up and I sit on my laptop, and if I do that every single day for a long enough period of time, there is a new pathway created on my brain which basically allows me to make it automatic. So every single time I'll wake up, I don't have to again remind myself to sit on my laptop. I'll just sit on my laptop without even realizing it, because that is how the neural pathway works. It makes the habits or actions automatic. But here's where it gets interesting. Now, your brain does not know the difference between good habits and bad habits. It just knows that if you do something repeatedly, create a new neural pathway. Same with Instagram. Most of you are addicted with Instagram, addicted with TikTok, addicted with maybe YouTube shorts, or just random scrolling, random Google searches or something like that. You're just randomly browsing weird images on Pinterest. Why do you do that? Because that is how you created your neural pathways, by doing those things for a long enough period of time and continuously every single day. So things are clear. Anything that you do for a long enough period of time creates a neural pathway, and that becomes automatic. So you don't actually realize that you're opening Instagram. You don't actually realize that you're disturbing your focus. You don't actually realize that you're procrastinating. You just do, because this is how you have trained your brain. And the good news up here is we can rewire it actually. Now, I'm gonna give you some harsh truth, which is multitasking is genuinely BS. Every time you jump between task to task, like work to phone, phone to work to phone, and again on your phone, and simultaneously working while scrolling your phone, that's weird. But your brain wastes energy on resetting. A UC Ireland study found out that it takes 23 minutes to refocus after a distraction. So, if you were working on your laptop, if you're creating a project or maybe reading this book or something like that, and you just pull up your phone randomly, you pull up your phone, you saw that message, you replied to that message, and it will take 23 minutes for you to refocus. You might think that you're reading, you're focusing back on your book after just one reply, but it takes your brain 23 minutes to get back to the topic that you were just reading. That's why you feel busy but get nothing done. This is the reason. So now that sounds like a heck of a problem, doesn't it? So how do we fix this? Tip number 1 is train one habit at a time. Pick something small like writing, say for example, for 20 minutes every single day. Just 20 minutes. Maybe it can be for you reading 20 minutes every single day. Maybe coding every single day for 20 minutes. Maybe doing anything. Just do it for 20 minutes every single day and stick to it. Neuroscience says that consistency craves new neural pathway. So all you have to do is just be consistent at it. Even psychology says that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes automatic. It becomes your habit. In a week, 2, 3, basically at some point of time, it will feel automatic. And once it is automatic, it will boost your output by 100%. Number 2 is block distractions. Set up a timer. Say for example, for me, I usually set up a timer of 90 minutes. But when you are beginning, just set up a timer for 20 minutes. That's it, 20 minutes. And gradually you can increase it, like every week or 2 weeks or something like that. And then what you do is hide your phone or silence your phone and just put it somewhere where you cannot like directly see it. You have to turn your face around or stand up or go into another room or something like that. Put your phone around where you cannot like genuinely reach it before without standing up from your table or from your desk, from your bed or wherever you are working. Studies basically shows that this cuts out context switching by 80%, letting your brain lock in. It is brutal at first, but productivity will spike. Now, number 3 is reward the right wins. After a focus block, treat yourself with maybe a coffee, a quick walk, or whatever that works best for you. Say for example, it can be even scrolling Instagram. Like if I complete this project today, I'll get to scroll Instagram for 10 minutes. That's it. Simple as that. Whatever works as a reward for you, do it. Right? Dopamine reinforces the habit loop as per Stanford University. Over time, your brain will basically crave deep work, not scrolling, because you now know that if I do this particular thing, I'll get rewarded by the thing that I like. These 3 little tips were just a kickstart. I've got a free PDF in the description with some little extra details, like a habit tracker also, to kickstart your rewiring. Download it and try it and let me know how it goes. It's all about building your productive brain. Alright, so that is all for today. If you're loving this brain stuff, stick around, subscribe for more. And if you're serious about mastering productivity, check out the PDF for a sneak peek at my course. It's everything I've learned packed into one system. So see you in the next one.